Hi you guys, my name is Marie. I like to make things and I like to turn around and show you how I made those things. Welcome to my channel. Yeah. So you guys, I just got done filming my simple spiral ring and this is what it looks like. So as I was doing this video, I got to the end and I'm like, ooh, I wonder what those will look like as a stud. Did I do it as a stud to like test it out to see if it'll work? Of course not. Do you know who I am? I don't plan ahead for anything. So I just planned ahead to make sure I had the right supplies. So stay tuned. Okay, so these are the supplies you're gonna need, okay? Okay, so we basically have the same supplies as the spiral ring, except for the backs. We're gonna be needing some backs for it and a file. So of course we're gonna need a file. We're gonna need our 20 gauge copper wire. We are going to need some wire straighteners, some cutters, my tiny pinchies, which are basically needle nose, very small needle nose, and some little tiny, I got like little tiny loopers instead of using big loopers. So these are the supplies that we're gonna need. So let's get into it. All right, just like in the other video, we are going to start with a spiral, okay? So I'm gonna teach you again how to do a spiral and how to do a spiral without scratching up the wire. Either you can go back to my video of my 10 things I wish I knew about wire wrapping before I began. So you can go back to that video to find out how you can prevent yourself from scratching any of your wire wrapping. All right, so with this, just the same thing as we did in the simple spiral ring video, you're gonna start with a tiny loop, okay? So there you go, you have a tiny loop. Now, I like to take and continue looping, but spiraling it using the loopers that I'm using right now. Just making sure I keep everything straight, okay? Now here is the cincher, okay, as to how to keep yourself from scratching any of your work, okay? So I'm gonna grab my wire in this manner, in between my pliers, just like this, okay? Simple. Put it in between your pliers, okay? Now, here's the part. Do not move your pliers. If you're moving your pliers, you just move it like this, with your arm going like this, or just don't move it at all and use your other hand. So I'm going to use my other hand and I'm going in a direction where I want it to spiral. So I'm just moving my other hand instead of moving the pliers themselves, okay? So again, I'm gonna open up my pliers, put it back in the middle, move my arm like so, okay? Move your arm and your hand. Just keeping your pliers from scratching, because how you're scratching the wire wrapping is whenever you're moving the metal against metal. So when the metal is hitting the metal, it's gonna scratch it. So how about we don't move the metal at all? We just move the metal with our hands like this. Boom, that's it, okay? From this point, you should be able to pinch it between your two fingers here and keep spiraling in that direction, okay? So I wanna do little spirals, meaning these are the spirals that I did do, okay? So this is a spiral I did for the ring. So I'm doing a smaller spiral for the earring, okay? So of course, that's cool, that's a spiral, but how do I get it to make it look like a stud? So we need to get this part of the wire here into that circle area there. So simply all you have to do is push it into that area. So keeping the wire from warping your spiral, just push the end wire here, just pushing it out the back here, okay? Like that. Still not in the same area, still not in the right area where you want it to be. So I'm gonna lay it across the back here. See how I laid it across the back? So now it looks like it's flat. And then I'm going to take my pinchy pliers and I'm going to pinch the wire right where I want my post to come out. And then I'm just going to push it out straight. Okay? And that's it. Literally, simply, that's it. I'm going to grab my ruler here. I'm going to take my earring, put it on the 0 mark here. And as I said before in other stud videos, that there is no rhyme or reason as to how long your studs should be, the post. But for me, it works at 1/2 inch right here. Okay, so I'm going to cut it at 1/2 inch. Well, first I'm going to put my pliers on the 1/2 inch mark. Then I am going to grab my earring here and then I'm going to cut it. Just make sure the earring doesn't go shooting somewhere else. And there's your earring. So cute and so simple. We're not done. We are not done. No siree bop. I'm going to grab my file right here and I'm going to take the end here and I'm going to just sand this down so that if it's laying on the skin of my neck or the area right behind my ear lobe, or the area right behind my earlobe, I don't want it to be poking me there. So I'm going to sand this part down. There you go. So there is a nice, cute little stud. Okay, there you go. So let's do that again. Let me show you guys what it looks like in. So look at that. They're very cute and dainty. That's what I like about these. I like them. I think I'll keep them. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my simple spiral ring video. Yeah, you guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Have you ever ran into a problem in wire wrapping and then you commented on my video and I didn't respond because I have 35K subscribers, so it's kind of hard to sift through all the comments and be like, oh, this person needs help. It's a little overwhelming. So if you guys feel like I really have a legitimate question on wire wrapping and you want to be in a community that you feel safe and secure and supported, then email me at martiandiscord@gmail.com. And so when you do that, you get into my Discord community. I will send you a link and you can come in and you can ask your question and you can be a part of a community that's there to support and help and critique you only if you ask for it, so you can become a better wire wrapper. As usual, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Bye. Yay. I don't know. I'm still working on it.